Hi guys, this is raw. Today is raw. I'm like, how am I gonna talk to my people today when it's a rough day? And I was like crying earlier, and I was like, okay, this is raw because this is real. Because I'm going through withdrawal with you and detox with you. And this is the diary of a love addict. And each day ending a relationship that doesn't serve you, because if you're a love addict and a codependent, you get blocked, your whole focus goes to the relationship or the person. And it's constantly like seeking this validation through, you're addicted to the validation. You're addicted to the, you want unconditional positive regard from this person. And you get scared that you don't have it all the time. And it's like an obsession. It's like a drug. And what happens, from my experience, is it actually blocks any spiritual connection, or like it blocks creativity in anything outside of that person. It blocks my growth. It blocks my growth because that is it's complicated. I talk about it all the time. It's, you put that person in the place of your higher power, but you don't mean to do it and you don't realize you're doing it, but it's what happens. So they're your center instead of God being your center. That person is your center. What helped me was when I was told that I'm not addicted to the person. I'm addicted to validation from that person, getting that from that person. I guess these relationships, I would guess, they probably start out like, any normal, healthy, fun, falling in love feeling that's pretty electric. And that partner makes any inclination that they're trapped or need to get away or need space is alarming. So let me go right back to our crystal of the day. Crystal of the day. You can't see how beautiful the color is, I don't think, on there, because it's like a light periwinkle color. It's like such a pretty color, and you can't see the purple hue, I don't think, very well on my iPhone. I don't think my iPhone's doing the color much justice, because it's really truly like a periwinkle, a light periwinkle color, which is, periwinkle is my favorite color. So this, what this crystal, the crystal of the day today is called, is blue chalcedony or something. Let me look. It's called blue chalcedony. I can't pronounce it. Blue chalcedony, or chalcedony, probably. All right. Blue, chalcedony, is a demure crystal, subtle and mystic. It is cool and serene, ethereal yet solid. It has an inviting soft blue translucence and an almost imperceptible movement within the stone that invokes a stillness of silent reverence. It's calming and speaks of spirit and trust. Wow. When we read that shit, it's like right where I'm at, and I freaking love it. Because my girl Britt, she sold it to me from Third Eye Spiritual Supply, and like, she had it on there, and she was like, this is for you road ragers. Those of you who, it's a palm, they call it worry stone. They're all different stones, but when they're shaped like this, it's shaped as a worry stone for you to hold in your palm. Like I showed you the amber yesterday. When they're shaped like this, it's to hold in your palm. Because they have, all stones have all different shapes, but this shape just like Amber yesterday is for your palm. And she asked for people who had road rage. I don't have road rage, but at the time I had a lot of irritability and a lot of irritability going on, a lot of self-will and control issues going on. So that's why I wanted it. It's so when we read it, stillness, spirituality, calmness, trust. And like why I'm there today is like trusting the spirit, trusting God, trusting your higher power, right? Because living in fear of loss of that relationship, loss of your job, loss of your home, loss of control over your children or their schoolwork or their future, loss of a pet. Like, I'm scared to lose my dog because he's been with me 9 years. And I'm like, I don't want to lose this dog. He's 9. But so fear of loss is kind of like a lack of trust in your higher power. So why is today raw? I was like, today is raw because, goodbyes are not easy for me. Saying goodbye is hard for me. And it's Thursday, February 19th. Today is test 4. Yesterday was test 3. I'm trying to keep my title simple. Test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4. But it's really Diaries of a Love Addict. The Diary of a Love Addict. So, letting go of that relationship's got me raw today. Had me in some tears. The good news is, I'm going to tell you what I do, just in case it helps you, is we talked about focusing on other things, right? So I got to focus on other things. I got to make the effort. Those relationships are addicting and co-addicting, and once you go in with a text or a call, it's really hard to let go, like a drug. Once you pick it up, it's hard to put it down. So where was I going with that? Where I was going was saying, focusing on other things, getting in solution. So this morning, I got up 5, thought about dude, and I was like, should I go back to sleep? And I just got some coffee and hopped on the morning meditation meeting. When I have any interaction with that guy, it sucks my energy. It doesn't bring me energy. Because it's like a drug. So I want more, right? I spoke with him last night. He had, he had some resentment for my behavior. So he said, roll up your sleeves and do your work. Don't worry about no relationship. That's true, and that's good advice. It left me with hangover feelings, because it's never what I want. What I seek is the validation, the commitment. So no matter what condition the relationship is in, no matter what condition he's in, I'm in, not speaking, just speaking to him and him telling me, roll up your sleeves and do your work. I didn't get anything I wanted. Anything a sick, codependent love addict would want. What would I want? It's like a narcissist who wants narcissist supply. No, they say narcissists want narcissist supply. They want like praise and compliments and worship. What does a love addict codependent want? A promise that you actually love me and that we actually will have a future together. I didn't get any of that, and I never get that from him. So I was left with a little hangover today, right? And I always want to defend myself. Like I am working on. I have rolled up my sleeves and and I am working. And I had Valentine's Day with God this year, and I'm gonna have my own business, and I'm gonna travel. And I contacted Vincent DiPasquale. So here I go. Like, I don't get the validation from him. I'm trying to validate myself. All the things that I've done, all the things that I'm working on, that I have not been focusing on him. I've been focusing on my connection with my higher power, my program, my business, my future, what I'm going to do with my life. So hopped on the two-way prayer meditation at 5:30 a.m. Jumped in the shower, hopped in the 7 o'clock morning meditation where we set our intention. During that 5:30 two-way prayer, a friend of mine told me God said to look at yourself in the mirror and you make that connection with your higher power. So you lose fear of losing that relationship by connecting with your higher power, your spirituality, and having faith in that, and having faith in whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. You know? So, that's a lot of work. I mean, it's doable. In my 7 o'clock, in my 7 o'clock meditation, I set my intention to let go of my ego, self-will, and my fear. That's what's blocking me. My ego, what he did to me, what people think about what he did to me. My self-will, I wanted this thing, or I wanted to guarantee it was going to happen. My fear of loss. Those are the things blocking me right now. And life's a journey. We never arrived. And from what the fellows told me was, you get rid of your ego, your self-will, and your fear, right? With your connection with your spirituality and trusting everything is just as it's supposed to be. You're in your process. And it might creep on back from time to time in certain days, bad days or whatever days. But you give it back over. So, excuse me, I'm down for the spiritual awakening, the total psychic change. I'm down for growth and movement forward. It's scary for me. So scary for me. It's so scary. But like, I'm 52 years old, and like, when I'm not thinking of that relationship, all these crazy great things happen. Like, things line up. Like, the hope is, like, I just Googled Vince DiPasquale. There was a phone number, so I called him. Something in my spirit said, call him. He is the king of codependency. He has books and videos. He's legendary. Called him. He called me back. I'm meeting with him on February 25th. He's famous. And I'm going to, like, meet with him on February 25th at 12 noon on Zoom. And, like, I don't know. It's like I have to know inside my heart, like, all doors are going to open for me. Keep my focus. Keep my focus, like, forwards, you know? Trust your higher power. It's all going to work out. I was crying. You know what I mean? It was like a goodbye. I freaking, I caught some feelings. It's scary for me to let go. So, and the unknown is scary for a lot of us in certain things. So I telephoned a friend, left her a long-ass voicemail, crying, and I decided to hop on and make this video with you guys today because it's not what the feelings are, it's what we do with them. So before, what I did with my feelings before was pretty negative. So what I got to do with my feelings now is channel them into something positive, like we talk about, like I talk about with you guys. I have to switch my focus. Too much thinking is bad for us. We go to morbid reflection and sadness, remorse, regret, guilt, shame, any of the above. It's not healthy for our vibe, for our energy for the day, for our focus. Originally, it completely stole my energy for a minute, and then came the waterworks, and like, I had to make that. Thank God that my friend said it's not the feelings that come, it's what you do with them. So channeling them into positive. All right, guys, I'm going to end with a song for the day. I hope I helped someone or touched someone, or I hope anything that I said made any sense to any of you. Thanks for being with me on this journey. You're a part of my journey of healing and letting go. So we're closing with this song today. Let's see if I can pull it up, because you know I'm always delayed in my YouTube on the screen for my song. So this song is Dayglow. I freaking love them. It's Dayglow, Can I Call You Tonight? Enjoy.